This is the Traeger Pro 575, a wood pellet grill and smoker that aims to make barbecue feel as simple as using an oven, but with real wood flavor. I went into it a bit skeptical. I love smoke and crust, and I wasn't sure a pellet grill could keep me happy on both ends. After living with it, I've got a pretty clear picture of where it shines and where it tops out. On looks and feel, it's classic Traeger. The barrel is powder-coated steel with a right-side chimney and a left-side hopper. The sawhorse stance keeps it planted, and the big wheels roll easily across a patio. The controller's a simple dial with a clean monochrome screen. Tactile, quick, and dependable with greasy or gloved hands. Inside, you get 575 square inches of cooking space, split between a main grate and an upper rack. The grates are porcelain-coated steel, easy to clean, but lighter than cast iron. The hopper fits 18 pounds of pellets, and there's a trapdoor on the back that lets me dump flavor and swap fast. Build quality is solid for the category. Nothing rattly, nothing flimsy. It weighs enough to feel substantial without being a pain to move. From my experience, setup was straightforward with one caveat. WiFIRE only speaks 2.4 GHz. My mesh system tried to blend bands under one name, so I created a 2.4 GHz guest network to get it connected. Once online, the app has been reliable. I can set temps, watch the built-in meat probe, use timers, and send guided cooks to the grill. For folks new to pellets, WiFIRE is Traeger's remote control system that hooks to your home Wi-Fi, and those grill guide recipes basically program the cook steps for you. On the cook side, the D2 direct drive is the secret sauce. That's a brushless DC motor running the auger, and a variable speed fan feeding the fire cot. In plain English, it doesn't just dump pellets on a timer. It meters fuel and air to match the target temp, so heat is steady. The controller uses PID logic, which is a fancy term for a smart feedback loop that nudges heat up or down in small, constant corrections. I see tight steadiness, usually within a few degrees, and the flavor stays consistent because it isn't cycling wildly between hot and cool. I've done ribs at 225 with a step-up finish, whole chickens around 300 for bite-through skin, pulled pork overnight, and pizzas on a stone near 475. The smoke profile is on the cleaner side. Think thin blue smoke, not heavy soot. It's tasty and balanced, especially on poultry and pork, but lighter than a stick burner or an offset. If I want more punch, I toss in a smoke tube at low temps, and that scratches the itch. High heat tops out at 500 degrees Fahrenheit. It's enough to crisp chicken and roast veggies, and burgers come out juicy. For steaks, it's about technique. Because pellets cook with indirect heat, there's a heat shield and drip tray over the fire, so you don't get a flame kiss. I get better steak results with a preheated cast iron pan or a set of conductive panels to concentrate heat. With those, I can get a respectable crust. Without them, the color is more gentle than dramatic. Turbo temp helps recovery when I open the lid. The fan and auger ramp together, so temps bounce back faster than older fixed-speed systems I've used. Cold weather is where single-wall steel shows its limits. On windy, freezing days, it burns more pellets to hold temp and takes longer to climb to the top range. The insulation blanket makes a real difference in winter and is worth adding if you're up north. The exterior gets hot, so watch curious hands around the barrel. Day-to-day care is simple if I stay on top of it. I foil the drip tray for easy cleanup, scrape the chute to the grease bucket regularly, and vacuum out ash from the fire pot every few cooks. That ash routine matters. Let it pile up and you risk flameouts or rough restarts. I haven't had a full auger cement jam because I store pellets dry and empty the hopper if rain is coming or if I won't cook for a while. The D2's ability to pulse or reverse helps with minor bridging, but moisture is the true enemy. Keep pellets sealed and you're good. Key features that stand out for me are the temperature stability, the fast recovery, and the app. The PID control keeps a steady line, which makes long cooks less stressful. Turbo temp keeps me from losing ground when I'm flipping or basting. WiFIRE is polished, with quick updates and clear controls. I also like the hopper cleanout for flavor swaps, the integrated meat probe, and the overall sturdiness. It's perfect for families who want repeatable results without fussing over a fire, and for anyone who wants to start smoking with a gentle learning curve. The combination of set it and check it convenience with genuine wood flavor is the reason I keep firing it up on weeknights. There are trade-offs. In my opinion, the smoke is lighter than purists crave, and there's no super smoke mode here to goose particulates at low temps. Maximum heat at 500 degrees Fahrenheit means searing requires a cast iron assist or dedicated panels. The hopper holds 18 pounds, not a full 20-pound bag, which is a small annoyance. There's no pellet level sensor included, so I visually check it on long cooks. And because teardown ash cleanout isn't external, I plan a quick vacuum every few cooks. None of these are deal breakers for me, but they're real. I'd recommend this for people who want a reliable, app-connected pellet grill that nails ribs, pork shoulder, chicken, and general roasting. If heavy smoke is your signature, consider adding a smoke tube or moving up to a model with a dedicated low-temp smoke mode. If steakhouse-style sear is your priority, pair this with a gas or charcoal sear station or use cast iron. If you live where winters sting, the insulation blanket is almost mandatory. In conclusion, the Traeger Pro 575 feels like a dependable daily driver. The D2 direct drive and PID control make temp steady, turbo temp keeps you moving, and the WiFIRE app ties it all together so I can manage dinner without babysitting the grill. From my experience, it excels at low and slow and weeknight roasts, and with a couple of simple accessories, it handles most of what I cook. It doesn't pretend to be a live fire steak machine, but it's a trusty wood-fired oven with a friendly learning curve and a genuinely helpful app. If this video helped, hit subscribe and drop your questions or your own Pro 575 tips in the comments. Thank you for watching.